Yo, that's like a shady little code there. I'm not sure I accept that.
Yeah,
but,
man, West Coast, man. West
but you know they're
Coast
official if Capcom's endorsing them.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
So we got Rain and Mew2King
And that's
discussing what stage they want to go to.
Yeah, man. And whoever wins this should get a get some bead art, man. That
bead art?
That
bead
high
art
quality 8-bit.
The winner of this set should get a beat art of Cloud. Remember that beat art of Cloud we had at K-Tour last week? That thing was the size of your face. Like, it was disgusting. Like, it was great.
Yeah,
fantastic
too much.
even.
That's too much. All right, man. So here it is. The Cloud mirror between Rain and Mew2King. These guys have had some wars in the past in Brawl. It's going to be awesome. These guys are very, very safe when it comes to Cloud play. So this is going to be a treat.
And I guarantee you,
and
is this hand warmers? Not
I hope
sure.
it's hand warmers. No,
this is not a hand warmer. That was just an SD from, I believe, Mew2King.
That was. Wow.
I am definitely going to lose track of the Clouds here. I wonder if he lost track.
I think he did.
Because like the costumes, you either got black or Onyx, like.
Yeah, you got to play someone has to play super cool Final Fantasy VII Cloud.
You gotta play.
Someone has to play whack Advent Children Cloud.
Thank you so much. I'm such a big fan of the Final Fantasy VII Cloud compared to the Advent Children. He's just a little bit too edgy, so a lot of players are trying to go for him. Doesn't punish the cross slash with the cross slash of his own. Mew2King not off to a good start with that self-destruct.
Yeah, that was really rough, man. But Rain will take it, man. Any type of lead you can get over M2K, you'll take it. Oh, back air gonna come out, and only 60% on Mew2King's side after the SD. That is very manageable for Cloud.
Yeah, he's definitely showing that the self-destruct is not going to phase him. Put in some work on Mew2King's off stage, but he has limit. He's going to use it. Good use of Nair from range.
Yeah,
pushing him a little bit more off stage.
A 2-frame Nair coming out with that Nair.
You see Mew2King trying to get back onto the stage.
Nice, good snap there.
Trying to spike him with the forward there.
All right, right there, what Mew2King should have did was actually detail the ledge. It's a lasting hitbox on top of the ledge. Cloud's legs are invincible for 10 frames, so he could have used that opportunity to get a hit. Yeah, and that's it. But he could have used that opportunity to get a hit on that up B, just in case it was slightly misspaced, and get a pop-up, potentially getting a KO. So Mew2King has to keep that in mind. If you do miss space up B as Cloud against Cloud, you can actually just block the up B on the way up and jab Cloud, and he's dead. All you have to do is jab.
I think
1,
maybe
2, 3.
He might have just been looking for like the hardest route, that forward air though. Like if he would have landed that forward air, would have been crisp. He would have had the game. So it's just we don't know what's going through these players' minds sometimes.
All right, so let's see if we got a cleaner game coming up. Mew2King dropping the first one after an unfortunate SD.
I like that up air trade they just did. Up air. You take an up air, I'll take an up air.
Wow. Run up shield, double shield.
I'm definitely seeing the difference in their costume now. We see that Mew2King is more red, and Rain's playing the blue alt.
That high def, man.
Yeah. So Mew2King getting with the down smash, trying to go
for a little too deep. Didn't cover the actual edge.
Yeah, which Rain has been on point with his Nairs. Like that, Nair's showing Mew2King what he should be doing against him off stage. They both have limit. I'm not sure what's going to happen here.
Nice, good forward throw by Mew2King, getting that stage control. And yeah, going for that back air. What he should have did, in my opinion, is just cover with up air, short hop up air, and then it allows you to keep your base amongst you and get a nice punish. Both players
wasting their load.
Yeah, man, it's like graffiti in my town, man.
Yeah.
Put something on the wall, and then the next day somebody puts something over yours. The disrespect is real.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Catches him with the hilt of that down smash, sending him off to the left. Mew2King now has a lead.
Yeah, that was good because you can smash attack out of limit charge, so he could charge that limit a little bit. Got that.
Wow, just
nice
throws out a blade beam.
Oh, wow.
Trying to go for a down air, hoping to catch him on the way back down. Cross slash, that could be enough to do it on Battlefield.
Nice, good patience by Mew2King. That was unbelievable.
Using air dodge to get away from that Nair that Rain so much loves. He's so good with those up B. I always feel like he's going to go off and kill himself, but he knows the spacing just right. They're both just going to get limit. Mew2King immediately after getting limit just throws it out there, racking up damage, jumps over that blade beam that would have dispelled his death, but it doesn't matter, has the coverage with the up air.
And that, you know what, even Mew2King died right there. but it makes it more prevalent that that cross slash he did early right there was worth it because he got big damage right before he got KO'd. Rain right now juggling beautifully.
Wow, Mew2King on point with that. Seeing that, like, I mean, the down smash is going to cover almost every single option that you can do. Just drops the stage, leaves the dodge roll, gets the cross slash limit break, closes out that stock, bringing it 1-1.
And you know what? And studying Mew2King in multiple Smash games,
yes.
You know how many times he's gotten a grab on a Spacey or something in Melee with Mark by doing that same exact thing he just did? Approaching, short hop, threatening when the opponent has little to no space to work with, and then do that panic roll or spot dodge, and then boom, you're dead.
They call that combo the king of the Mewtwo's.
Yep. So very good stuff, man. Mew2King fighting back after an unfortunate SD the first game, but the slate is clean now. 1-1. This is turning into a best-of-3 set, basically.
Definitely, and it's like it's not something you can really counterpick your opponent either, because all the stages are going to benefit your play. It's a ditto, you know, like it's more like player preference at this point. So there's not too much counterpicking that it's going to happen here. Going to opt for the Dreamland, the other battlefield, hoping to use possibly possibly get pineappled. I'm not sure what he's going for. Maybe just want to change of pace, change of music.
Yeah, and I want to see. Look, both of these players are very, very good with Dare, but Cloud's up air does go through Cloud's Dare. So I want to see a lot more of a challenge when it comes to that. You can just do your up air like you normally do versus Cloud, and it goes right through that Dare.
Okay, we see. One thing Mew2King does a lot with Cloud is he charges the limit until it's almost there, and then he just, you know what? I don't need to waste that precious like couple frames. I can just like I'm gonna get from getting hit or hitting them. So.
Oh, nice there.
Making him waste his limit break, trying to cover with cross slash, but Rain knows Mew2King's waiting for it, so he opts to recover low and just barely grab that ledge.
Yeah, that was not a good cross slash there by Mew2King, wasting his resource, but still in control, and Rain
gets his resource back.
Yeah, Rain is done.
Just throwing out that, Blade Beam, trying to put that shield pressure on him.
Yeah, and he ended up getting 12% out of it. Mew2King is an advocate of using that limit, not holding on to it.
Yeah, he definitely, I remember there's a doubles match I've seen in the past. I don't remember what tournament it was, probably like Smash and Splash or something. He just uses the limit break immediately after every time. That way he maximizes the use of limit. And so this is a valid strategy. Right there, he just threw it out there.
Yeah, and he took away Rain's resource right there. Unfortunately for him, he got hit and ended up losing that stock. Up tilt string coming out.
Triple up tilt.
What? That fair was amazing.
You just saw him with a wide opening. I'm just going to throw this at you and drag up that damage. A good tech from Rain, going to the left, getting out of harm's way.
Oh!
Wow, and good wall jump. Good wall tech.
Wow, that tech was amazing.
He just knew, that's his melee tech skill coming into play right there. Behind to the left, knowing that instead of getting spiked, he's just going to tech instead, forcing Rain to use his limit break. Gets the trump, knows he's wide open.
No!
That was unfortunate use of cross slash.
Yeah, he shouldn't have used cross slash there. He actually, on a regrab, you can do limit blade beam, and it hits a regrab on the ledge, any character. But an up air, gonna get it done.
Changing up attacks, up air, up B, sends him off to the top. Mew2King taking game 2, showing that he's one game away from going into top 8 and eliminating one of Japan's finest.
Yeah, man. So, for all you Cloud players out there, man, if you get a trump and hit, and you get your opponent off the ledge and they have to re-grab, we all know you don't get invincibility back.
Yeah.
If you have limit, you can limit
go
blade
off
beam.
Limit blade beam, go off stage, use the limit cross slash, something.
But the safest thing to do is just limit blade beam the edge, and it hits them, bop, 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 they're done.
I was curious maybe if Mew2King was going for that move because he thought, because of the ledge regrab, that Rain was going to recover high, so maybe that was what was going through his brain. But now we see a character counter pick coming from Rain, knowing that the Cloud is just not working out for him. He's going to try something new here.
Nice, good stuff there by Mew2King.
The approach spot dodge, trying to make an option come from Rain. We got a limit break on deck. Rain's got to be a little bit careful. He's spamming dodge roll a little bit, but I guess he's not falling for it.
Wow.
Catches him with that one, though. Yeah, rocket barrel.
Oh, it's so unfortunate,
That
man.
is just, you hate to see that happen from Diddy Kong. You go for that rocket barrel on the ledge and you just kind of fall to your death.
Yeah, really rough stuff. And this is not looking good here for Rain.
see Mew2King going for that second swing of Climb Hazard, trying to do some sort of damage against Rain. Rain catching him off guard. He's going to probably have to force to use his limit break. Never mind.
Oh,
catch him
and
with the dare. Mew2King closes it out 3-1 against Rain, showing his dominance. The only game that he lost was because he lost track of his Cloud.
Yeah, Mew2King will advance. And rough stuff for Rain, man. He got handled there by Mew2King. But that's how it is, man. Cloud mirrors are a little rough to deal with.
They are.